Okay, I'm back. I hope you guys come back. It's Monday morning, it's 9 a.m. I'm on take 2 of Gentle Flow Yoga. We tried again this morning, had similar results from Friday night despite the tests that I ran from home. So I thought the issue was my computer falling asleep, but it turns out it must be something else because it still happened here again. So, hi guys, welcome back. I'm so glad that you're joining us. Okay. I'm so sorry. I was explaining, if you were on before, that I had a problem Friday night with the internet disconnecting, which is what just happened now. And I thought it was because my computer was falling asleep. So I did a test at home and I thought it was good to go. But then once I was in the studio, it's not good to go. So there's something to do with being in the studio. Welcome back, Helen. I'm glad that you came back. So it's something to do with being in the studio, I think, and trying to use the computer. I'm not really sure. I'm plugged into an Ethernet connection. I have no idea. Hi, Shannon. Matt, thanks. Still here, no worries. All right, here we go again. Someday we'll look back and laugh at this, right? Like we'll be in the studio together and be like, ha ha ha, remember that time we tried to do virtual yoga and it was like a hot mess for like 2 months? All right, well, we'll get going. Thank you guys for coming back. So we're here for, you're welcome. All right, cool, you guys are great. So we're gonna do our Gentle Flow Yoga class. So let's get seated and let's go for it. It's gonna be a nice relaxing class. Good morning, Marilyn. Thanks so much for being here. All right, so you can find your comfortable seat and we'll get right to it. Thank you guys. Okay, here we are. So coming into a comfortable seat, as you may have just done moments ago, with hands on your lap. Let your eyes close and then take some time to sink in. So, seeing how quickly you can let go of this chaotic experience of trying to settle into your practice, or the chaos of anything else that's going on around you. So can we just let that go and come right onto our mats, right into our bodies, right into our breath. And allow ourselves to find this like true north sense of centeredness within our body, within our heart, within our breath. So just sitting down and whoosh, hooking right in. Hooking right into that connection, to that union of your body and your mind and your heart. That place where you feel most grounded, most aligned, most awake. So allow yourself to come to that place, bring the hands down, close the eyes. And we'll start sitting up long and tall. So feel the sitting bones and feel the hips and feel the tailbone drop down into the earth and then rise up through the top of the head. So get really long. Feel the ribs lift up off of the hips so the sides of your waist get long. And the belly gets long and the back gets long. Open up across your heart and chest. Feel your heart and chest and collarbones broad and open. Feel the shoulders relaxed away from the ears. Let the top of the head lift up a little higher so the neck gets long. So more space on the sides of your neck, from the tops of the shoulders up to the ears. And then notice if your tendency is to be rocked forward on the sit bones where the ribs are in front of the pelvis, or if your tendency is to be rocked back on the pelvis or sitting bones so the ribs are almost behind the pelvis. And see if you could bring the ribs right above the pelvic bowl, right above the hip points. So not forward, not back, right above. And the same thing with the head. Is the chin lifted? Is the chin dropped? Is the head jutting forward? Is the head protruding back? Could you bring the ears right above the shoulders and find a little space in the back of the neck? And feel this real aligned spine from the bottom of the tail to the top of the head. Get a little taller. And then soften your face and the tops of the shoulders and your hands. Start to come into your 3-part breath. Breathe into the belly. Breathe into the ribs. Breathe into the heart and chest. Exhale, release the chest. Relax the ribs. Relax the belly. You're breathing in and out through the nose. Slow the breath down. Deep inhale, belly, rib cage, heart and chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, and low belly. Continue that on your own and feel the breath extend to all the edges and corners of your body, touching all those places that might not normally receive your breath. Imagining you had lungs in there, you could breathe right into those corners, right into those edges. Good. And then the next time that you inhale, bring the right hand up to your heart. So just lay it across the chest somewhere. And bring the left hand to the low belly, so right near the navel or below the navel. And just feel that gentle embrace, that gentle touch of your hand on the heart and your hand on the body. And start to send love to yourself. Sending love to your body, sending peace and compassion to your heart. Take a moment to notice what you might want to invite into your practice today, on the mat or off the mat, what you might want to set as an intention today. And just breathing that in, another deep inhale. Slow, steady exhale. Great. And then open the arms to T, puff up the chest, lift the throat and the face like a cow back. Open up the front body. And then exhale, give yourself a big hug, round your back, tuck the tail, grab a hold of the backs of the shoulders, chin towards chest. Then do that again. Inhale, open the arms. Float the belly up, lift up, look up. Exhale, round your back, tuck the tail, scoop the belly, chin to chest. And just again like that. Inhale, open up, lift up, look up. Exhale, roll back. And inhale, open up. You're going to stay at the top here and just bring the hands behind. Drop your chin, drop your tail, interlace your fingers, and open up the heart, open up the chest, open up the throat, lift up, look up. Exhale, release the gaze, release the hands, roll the shoulders. Unwind your legs, just a couple windshield wipers left to right, back and forth. Just to release any tension in the hips. And then bring the knees to the left, turn your head to the right, pause here, looking away from the knees, just nice, easy twist. So eyes could be closed, or you could find a focal point or drishti point on the side wall to set the gaze on. Couple breaths there. Good. And then let's take our hip opener that you've done before, perhaps right hand to right hip, left fingers face the back, just press that thigh forward, look behind. And exhale, press the thigh down, look to the front. And let's try that twice more, so nice, simple warm up, press the thigh forward. Release the thigh down. We're just waking up our body, so gently moving, gently flowing with our breath to start to bring some mobility into the joints. Reach the arm off the body, so you're opening up the heart and chest, gentle twist, deep breath in. Exhale, release the hand, press into the back hand, lift the top arm, maybe lift the hips up, maybe press the pelvis forward, look up. And exhale, release the hips, swing the arm. So your choice, you could just do the arm, or you could do the arm and the hips. Inhale, lift the arm, or lift the hips too. You could also look up at the hand. And exhale, release. So getting everything opened up, breathing in more space. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale, release it down. On an in-breath, lift it up, just the top arm, not the hips. Lift up, look up. And exhale to place the hand on the knee. Grow a little taller, and then rotate towards the back of the room, towards the left shoulder or your back shoulder. Drop the front shoulder down and the back shoulder, lengthen the spine up, and take a few breaths. Good. Cartwheel that hand that's touching the knee up and over. Bring the knees up and over. Take your left hand right to that left hip and press the thigh forward. Look behind you. Exhale, press the thigh down. Look to the front or to the side. Twice more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Good. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, release. Reach the hand off the hip. Look at the thumb or beyond the thumb or close the eyes. Deep inhale. Exhale, release the hand. Press to the back hand. Lift the arm. Maybe elevate the hips. Lift the front of the body. And exhale, release the hips. Release the arms. Sweep it all the way to the side. Do that again. Inhale, press into the back hand. Lift the arm or lift the hips and pelvis. Press it up. And exhale, release. Back down. And take that one more time. Release, press up, lift up, look up. And exhale, release. This time it's just the arm. Inhale, lift the arm, lift up tall, look up. Place the hand onto the knee. Before you go anywhere, just get taller and then rotate towards the right shoulder or the back shoulder. Look to the side or the back. Shoulders down, spine long, face soft and relaxed. Eyes closed or a soft, steady gaze. Good. And then release that hand, arm up, knees up and over one time to the left, one time to the right. Let's take our reverse table, knees up through center, feet hip width, hands face the hips. Press into the hands, lift the heart. That's option one. Stretch your wrists, open the chest. Or option two, hips come a little higher. Option three, hips come all the way to thigh height, chin to chest, or head falls back. Couple breaths. Good, release, back down. Open up your knees. Let the soles of your feet touch your ankles. Lift the heart up through the arm bones. And exhale, round your back like cat. So you're in bound angle, Baddha Konasana with the legs, and you're taking a cat and cow pose. Inhale, lift the chest up, lift the ribs up, lift the belly up. And exhale, round your back. Take that one more time. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, release. Good. Inhale, rise up, lengthen your spine, pause at the top. And then hinging at the hips, come up and over the legs. So just take a flat back to reach the heart up, the head up, and pause. If you want to go deeper, you could bring the hands to the feet. You could keep folding, press the forearms towards the calves with your long flat back, or maybe you want to round over the legs. Your choice. Doesn't matter how far you go. Take a couple breaths. Good, lengthen the spine, come up. Take a hold of the ankles, press the heart up through the arms one more time. Take that cow back, lift the chest. And then look back down at the feet. Slide the hands along the shins to grab a hold of the knees. Bring the legs towards each other. Take the feet hip width distance. You're gonna bring your right hand behind, so you're twisting towards your right leg. And the left hand's gonna come forward with your palm facing forward, then turn your thumb down. Reach that arm kind of through the legs and see if you could flex the right foot and just grab the outer edge of the foot or whatever you can hold on to, really. Grab your leg, grab your knee, whatever's accessible. Grab something. Option one is to take a twist here. Okay, so that's perfect. Whatever you can hold on to, you're twisting. If you have the space to do it and the flexibility or strength in the body, you could lift the right foot a couple inches or all the way up. And then the next choice, if there's room, you could straighten that leg. But again, it's a gentle class. We may or may not have the mobility to do that this morning, so it's up to you, and you're twisting to the side. And if you wanted one more option, you could lift the right arm. So the same arm as the leg, and maybe turn your head away from that leg and look at the thumb or beyond the thumb. Couple breaths. Okay, take another deep inhale. Exhale, release the hand, bend the knee, release the leg. You're going to switch sides, so twist the other way. I'm just going to turn so you can see. So you bring the left hand behind you. You'd reach the right arm forward, internally rotate the arms, so turn the thumb down, flex the left foot, and then see if you could reach down for that outer edge of the foot. So my arm is between my legs, and I'm reaching for the outer edge of the foot. And then I'm just gonna sit up tall and twist. And now again, some of us, it might not feel comfortable to do this. You could grab the knee, you could keep the foot flat and just twist here. So whatever you can reach for, do that. And then twist, and if you're holding the foot and you want, pick the foot up. But again, you don't have to. So that's just one choice. And if you wanted to straighten the leg, you could, but you don't have to. You're gonna look away from the leg, right over the back shoulder. If you feel like you wanna free up the left arm, just lift it up, palm to the side, thumb up to the ceiling, look at the thumb or beyond the thumb. Keep breathing. Good job. Take another deep inhale. Exhale, release the hand, rebend the knee, place your foot on the ground, unwind the spine. Let's come to all fours. So either cross your ankles and come over your shins, or send the legs around to the back of the mat. So you're coming into tabletop, however you can comfortably get there. And let's take a few hip circles. So hands come forward of the shoulders and start to swing the hips. Big circle. Good job. And then when the hips go back, reverse direction, go the other way. And then when the hips come back, come into a wide knee child's, touch the big toes, separate the knees, sink the hips back, send the arms forward. Few breaths here. From extended child's, walk the hands to the left. So you're coming into a little bit of a C curve in the spine, hands to the left, hips could sink off a bit to the right. Drop the head again, breathe. Good, walk the hands through center. Go the other way, send the hips to the right, arms to the right, hips to the left. Stretch out the ribs, the armpit, the chest, hold. And come back through center. Come forward to tabletop, all fours. You can move the hands underneath the shoulders for a moment. Just take your hip wag and move the knees back underneath the hips. And just sway the hips side to side to feel that outer edge of the hip. Just kind of noticing how it is to be in tabletop right now. And then finding stillness in your table, you're going to choose to either come to puppy, which is toes curled under, arms reach out. So if you guys have been practicing with me, it's a familiar pose. So coming into puppy pose, forehead to the mat, arms stretch. Or you could take dog, so hands a little further forward to the shoulders, toes curled under, either coming up to dog or coming up to, or pausing in puppy pose. So if you're in dog and you want to pedal out, you can press a heel down and another heel. Just walk the dog. If you're in puppy, feel free to bring in movement or hold still. Good. Let's hold here in our dog if you chose to be there. Take a generous bend in the knees, spread the fingers wide, pull the hips back. So you're in a down dog squat, couple breaths. Good, walk your feet up to your hands, or hands back to feet, or come to stand and forward fold. Feet hip width, shake your head yes. And shake your head no. Let your head hang, roll the shoulders a couple times. If it's uncomfortable to be in this forward fold, you could bring your hands to your shins with a flat back. Otherwise, hang out here. We're going to take a couple letting go breaths. Breathe in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Do that again. Big breath in. Let go. One more time. Deep in breath. Let go. All right. Bend your knees. Roll yourself up. Slow, slow, slow. Take your time. At the top, big sun breath. Inhale the arms up. Exhale. your eyes, stand up tall. We're gonna hold here for a few breaths. So palms at prayer pose in front of the heart, eyes closed, spine long. Just holding here, breathing here, and noticing your body again. So with your eyes closed, let's release our hands. You keep the eyes closed, you're just standing. And turn the palms open like you're in Shavasana. So externally rotate the arm bones, the palms face forward, and there's like a V shape, a narrow V at the armpit, a little space between the arms and the body. And feel your weight shift forward and back. So with these closed eyes and the body almost like it's in Shavasana, just start to feel the weight move towards the balls of the feet and back towards the heels of the feet. And then see if you can find that place where you feel like you're in optimal alignment. And then feel that energy that you're creating radiate out of your body. Feel the aliveness of your fingers and your thumbs and the palms of the hands and the backs of the hands. Feel your feet firmly rooted towards the ground. Connected, stable, steady. Imagine you could draw that energy from the earth all the way up through the soles of your feet, into your ankles and your legs and your knees and your thighs and your pelvis, all the way up through the core of the body, the belly, the low back, the middle back, the rib cage, the heart and chest and upper back. Reach the top of your head up a little higher and feel this sense of peace and alignment. Here I am, taking up space. Here I am, standing in my power, in my strength, being surrounded by love and peace. Putting out positive energy into the world, taking in whatever I need, being open to expansion, being open to grace, open to transformation. And then on your next inhale, sweep the arms out and up, let your palms touch. You could lift the head, maybe open the eyes. And exhale, bend the knees and dive forward. Open the arms wide, come all the way down. Inhale, lengthen the flat back, Ardha Uttanasana, so hands come to shins, arms are straight, legs are straight, body straight, look at the ground. Exhale, melt over the legs, bend the knees, drop the body. And inhale, open the arms. You're coming up reverse swan dive with bent legs, palms touch. Exhale, hands through prayer, close your eyes. Take a deep in breath. And exhale, release your arms. You do that twice more. Inhale, sun breath, lift up. Exhale, bend the knees, swan dive. Inhale, lengthen, flat back, Ardha Uttanasana, half forward fold. Exhale, deep fold, bend the knees. Inhale, reverse swan dive, all the way up, palms touch. Exhale, hands through prayer, close your eyes. Do that once more, deep breath in. Exhale, arms release. Inhale up. Exhale, dive. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, melt. Inhale, reverse. Exhale through prayer. Eyes closed, stand tall. One more deep inhale. And exhale, release the arms. Take your sun breath to the top, stay there. Exhale, open the arms, stay standing, catch your hips, walk to the top of your mat. Stand on your left foot, come on the ball of the right foot. We'll just do a little bit of standing work here. Flex the right foot, lift the right knee, hip height, or however high it's comfortable. Inhale, arms out to T, and then soften your wings, so your elbows and your wrists, and hold here, crane pose, Balakikasana, as a standing balance. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, you're going to skate that leg low like a roller skate all the way back. Bend the standing knees, stretch the arms long and come on the ball of the back foot, and then lift the arms up. So you're in a high lunge. Take a deep breath and full breath out. Inhale, straighten the front knee. Exhale, open up to warrior two. Spin the back heel down. Wiggle your feet. Widen your stance. Front heel lined up with arch of back foot. Keep moving here. Inhale, reverse triangle, trikonasana, look up. And exhale, side angle, knee bends, elbow bends, forearm to thigh, stretch big. Inhale up, straighten, lengthen, lift the side body. Exhale, release, side angle, bend the knee, bend the elbow, stretch. One more time, inhale up. This time we're gonna cartwheel right down, bend the front knee, open the arms and cartwheel left arm, right arm, pivot on the ball, the back foot. Soften the back knee to the ground. Press into the right hand, blocks or fingers, and then lift the left arm, twist towards your front bent leg. Take a deep inhale. And full exhale. One more deep breath in. Exhale, release the hand, slide the front leg back to meet the back leg, so you're in a knee down plank. Bend the elbows, modified chaturanga to come to your belly. Uncurl your toes. Root the pubic bone and hip points down. Press into the tops of the feet. Lift the heart. Point the elbows back. Slide the shoulders down. Cobra. Exhale, release to belly. Press up and back to child's pose for a little rest. Big toes touch, knees widen, arms extend. Or palms press together. Elbows bend, forearms fold back to head. Couple breaths here. Good, extend the arms. Shift forward, tabletop, all fours, knees underneath hips, couple hip wags. So we're gonna do the whole thing on the other side. Nice, quick, standing flow. Hips right above the knees, toes curl under. Either walk it out to puppy or lift it up to dog. If you're in dog, we're gonna pedal out, come into calf press, lift your heels. Exhale, drop the right heel, bend the left knee, look underneath the right arm. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, switch. Inhale, rise. Exhale, both heels drop like we did before. Walk the feet to the hands or walk the hands to the feet. Just find a forward fold. Feet hip width distance. Shake it, yes. Shake it, no. Head hangs, breathe out in through the nose. Exhale, a sigh. Two more times, big breath in. Let go. Last time, big breath. And release. Good. Bend the knees, roll up. Inhale, arms out and up, sun breath. Exhale through prayer. Hold there, maybe close the eyes, deepen breath. Exhale, release the arms and pause. Turn the palms open like Tadasana, but arms in Shavasana, our final pose. Close your eyes, stand up tall. Feel that power and strength that you're cultivating. Feel that grace and softness and ease that you're inviting in as well. So standing up and just noticing this alignment that you're creating within yourself through this practice of breath and movement and mindfulness. Take a deep inhale. Full exhale. We'll start to flow here. Sun breath again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend your knees, swan dive. Inhale, lengthen to flat back, Ardha Uttanasana, hands to shins, flat long spine, straight legs, straight arms. Exhale, bend the knees, melt over your legs, forward fold. Inhale, reverse your swan dive, come all the way to stand, straighten your legs at top, lift up. And exhale, hands to prayer. Just one breath here. Deep inhale. Exhale, release. We're going to keep going. I'm just going to cue your breath. So same movement. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hold there. Deep breath in. no words, just move at your own pace. You can follow along if you'd like. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, release. Your arms, last sun breath, inhale up. Stay standing, open the arms. Walk up towards the top of our mat. We're just gonna do our standing flow here. So you're on the right foot, you're on the ball of the left foot. Flex the left foot and then lift the left knee a little bit or a lot. You could bring it right up to thigh height. Inhale the arms out to shoulder height, like T. And then bend the elbows and the wrists. Keep your foot flexed. Keep your knee about hip height if you can, or lower if you'd rather. Take a breath here in crane pose, Balikikasana. Deep in breath. Full out breath. So we're going to skate it back. You're going to stretch your arms like a tightrope walker and skate the leg back like you're on a roller skate. Bend the standing knee and reach the ball of the foot back so you can land on the ball of the foot. And then lift the arms up. So feet are hip width distance. Toes are forward, heels are back. You're in a high lunge. Inhale. And exhale. We're in a flow. One breath per movement. Inhale, legs straighten. Exhale, warrior two. Back heel spins down. Widen your feet. Front heel lined up with arch of back foot. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten the front leg. Dance back. Exhale, side angle. Right away. Elbow bends. Forearm to thigh. Top arm stretches. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Good job. Inhale up. And exhale, release. Hold the bottom. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Last time. Inhale, rise up. And come to your lunge. So come through warrior two. Bend the front knee and just cartwheel down. One arm. The other arm, pivot on the ball of the back foot, drop the back knee, press into the left hand, lift the right arm, twist, and breathe. Good, deep in breath. Exhale, release that hand back out of the hip, slide the front leg back, knees are down, modified plank, deep breath. Exhale, elbows back, uncurl your toes at the bottom, press into pubic bones and hip. Inhale, lift the heart to cobra. And exhale, release to belly. Press all the way back to child's. Sink the hips back, widen the knees, big toes touch, arms extend. Or palms press together, elbows bend, forearms come back to head, couple breaths. Release the hands if they were behind the head. Bring the hands back underneath the shoulders. Press into the hands to roll up to seated. You can bring the hips off to the side and just send the legs around to the front. Let's scooch our bodies forward. We're going to come right onto our mats. So scooching up, inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, slowly lower, tuck the tail, reach the arms forward, come all the way down onto your back. And then take a nice stretch out, legs forward, arms behind. And gather the knees up into the belly. Hold the knees or the shins or anywhere on the legs. And rock left to right. Good job. Place the hands on top of the knees and circle the knees. And circle the knees the other way. Place your feet on the ground, knees up to the ceiling, open the arms to T, come into figure four, right leg on top, ankle to knee. Stay right here or pick the left foot up. You could hold the back of the thigh or the front of the shin if you'd like. So simple hip opener and nice way to decompress the spine. Create some more space in the low back. Breathe here. You guys are doing great. Good, good, good. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, release the foot. Open the arms to T. Cross the legs closer and your thighs touch. Press into the bottom foot, scooch the hips to the right. You're more on the left hip. Knees go to the left, head turns to the right. Close your eyes and breathe. Good, bring the knees through center. Press into the bottom foot to scooch the hips back and unwind the legs. Cross the left ankle over the right knee to pause. You could stay right here or pick the right foot up, hold the back of the thigh or the front of the shin. Close your eyes and hold and breathe. Take another deep in-breath. As you exhale, release that foot. Open the arms to T, cross the legs closer, press into the right foot, scooch the hips to the left, you're more on the right hip, knees go to the right, head to the left, close your eyes. Couple breaths. Good. Come back through center with the knees. Last time, press into that bottom foot to scooch the hips. Unwind the legs. Take a moment to move however you'd like or not move however you'd like. And then we're going to come to Shavasana. So when you're ready, after you're coming out of any last posture or movement or stretch, you'll just let the right leg come long, let the left leg come long, let the arms come alongside the body, just like we did when we were standing in Tadasana. The arms are just slightly away from our body. The backs of the hands are to the ground, the palms are open. So feeling that same sense of power and grace, that same sense of effort and ease, of slipping into this place of optimal alignment. But now allowing your body to surrender. So letting go of any need to try or effort or force or control. Let yourself melt. Let yourself completely relax. Let your body soften. Feel your mind settle. Let your breath gently enter and exit the body without any control, happening naturally and effortlessly. Feeling this ebb and flow of the breath washing over the body. Giving yourself a chance to rest. Good. So you'll stay there for a couple moments in stillness and silence, enjoying this rest and this opportunity to restore and relax. So just a few more moments here together on your back, eyes closed, settling in. And staying right where you are without needing to disturb your body, just become aware of your breath again. Feel your breath start to deepen. One flow of energy and breath connects the full depth and breadth of consciousness. There is nowhere to go but here. No time but now. No why or how or maybe. Just the knowing, simple and complete, that I am already what I thought I had to seek. And as you tune back in, maybe bring movement into your body if you'd like, in any way that feels comfortable. With your eyes closed and your body relaxed, make your way onto either side. Come into fetal pose, knees into belly, arms into chest. Coming back home to yourself and back to any intention that you created in the very beginning of your practice, or any intention you'd like to hold in your heart right now. Press yourself back up to seated. Eyes closed or soft gaze. Let the backs of the hands touch the knees or the lap. Open up the palms and sit up tall. Come back to your 3-part breath. Take a deep inhale. And full exhale. On the next in-breath, bring the hands together to prayer position or Anjali Mudra. Let the palms meet in front of the heart. And as you exhale, bow your head to yourself. We'll end together on the sound of Om, the sound of community, joining our voices as one, even though we're from afar, sealing in our practice and intentions. And perhaps sending that Om or that positivity out to mothers everywhere. To our own mother, whether she's living or passed. To ourselves as mothers. To the mothers in the community around us. To the women in our lives, living our past, that have shown us love, that have shown us nurturing or compassion. And we'll end together on that sound of Om. We'll start with a letting go breath. Take a deep inhale. Exhale a sigh. And we'll begin. Deep breath. As your head bows back to yourself, taking one last moment to honor the divinity and the light that shine within you. Namaste. Thank you for being here, for sharing your practice with me today. It's such a pleasure to see you guys. So even though we've had some bumps in the road, I'm so glad that you guys are here. So thank you very, very much. And I will see you next time. So I'll be back for Zumba Tuesday night at 6:30 and Gentle Moderate Flow at 9. So have a beautiful day. If you have any questions, please comment below or reach out to me in a private message. And I'm thinking of you guys all the time. I can't wait till we're back in the studio together. So take care. Lots of love to you today and always. Mwah. Thank you, Helen. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Judy. Thanks, Melissa. Great to see you guys. Enjoy your day. Kathleen, Patty. All right. Awesome. Big hugs, virtual hugs. Take care.